Hello my crafty peeps, it's Cheyenne from PixieCrafter.com. I'm a Stampin' Up! Independent demonstrator, so if you're looking for a demonstrator, I would love for you to choose me. You can just head over to PixieCrafter.com and follow my shopping links if you want to place an order with me. If you have any questions, feel free to contact me. I am here to help. And if there's any products you'd like to see me demo, please go ahead and leave a comment or message me, and I'll see what I can do. Today's video is actually a suggestion, a request from one of my subscribers, Denise Bruno. She wanted to see how all of the dies from the Eastern Palace bundle cut. So I thought that was a fantastic idea because there's some really unique dies in this that it would be good to see how they all cut out and get a better visual. So thank you so much for that suggestion. I don't think I would have ever come up with that idea all on my own. So thank you. So what we're going to need, obviously you're going to need the dies, the Big Shot. So I've got that standing by. Because some of these are fairly intricate dies, I do suggest having the precision base plate. Let me widen out a little bit. The precision base plate is really going to help with all of those like intricate little pieces. Otherwise, you might find that you're going to have to play around with shims for your Big Shot. Every Big Shot is kind of calibrated differently. It's just how it goes. You know, they're mass produced and they're not all quite the same in regards to like the roller pressure and everything under there. So you might have to play around with that, but if you have the precision base plate, you don't have to worry about it. I like to just go ahead and put mine on top of my magnetic platform. You don't have to have both of these by any means. I think they're fantastic tools to have if you're going to be using your Big Shot. It's worth investing in all of it just so that you have all the options. And the magnetic platform is going to be great for cutting out, for using it with the dies that actually cut out your stamped images. So I just go ahead and pop it on top of that. And for my machine, I find this works perfectly, and I know there's a lot of other demonstrators that do it this way too. When you're using the precision base plate, this acts as your bottom cutting plate. So you're only going to need one additional cutting plate for over top of everything. Another thing that I would recommend is the die brush. So it comes with this little die brush, the mat. In the new annual catalog, it'll actually come with 2 of these mats. So that's kind of nice because this can get a little, it's just foam, so it can get a little worn down over time. And I found that keeping it in a paper pumpkin box is actually perfect. It fits in here and there's room to maneuver around, and all the little pieces, they end up staying in the paper pumpkin box. So if you like paper pumpkin, you know, it's a wonderful service. I've talked about it on my videos before, and I'll probably talk about it again because I got the April paper pumpkin that was designed by our CEO, Sarah Douglas. But yeah, I just cut off the top of it, and now it's a wonderful little tool for me. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and get started cutting these out. I've just got some Whisper White cardstock that I've cut in half that I'm going to do this on. I'm going to go ahead and show me doing all of this stuff just so that you can see it and get an idea, and I will speed it forward. Otherwise, it's going to be a really long, boring video, and then I'll come back and talk to you at the end. Okay, I have used all of the dies so that you can, kind of see. So we've got these little ones here, And let me actually zoom in on those, otherwise you're never going to see them. Alright, so these ones here, they coordinate with these little dies. Those are going to be fun to line up and stamp and everything. Well, this one's not so hard. But yeah, if you're going to do this, I suggest you stamp first and then you die cut them out. I think you're going to have a lot easier time doing it than trying to take the already die cut one and then lining that up. And this is also where the magnetic platform would come in handy. But you can also just use a piece of washi tape to put the die on the paper. So you would just, you know, do your stamping, put the die on, put a little piece of washi tape so it doesn't move around, and run that through your Big Shot if you don't have the magnetic platform. So it's nice to have these little shapes that you can then layer up and everything. So it's what's wonderful about this set is there's lots of different options for how you layer. So the little starburst, actually let me just get the stamp set itself and I'll show you the actual pictures instead of trying to show you a photopolymer clear stamp. Alright, so that little guy has a coordinating die. So does this little heart one, the little diamond, and this little bit right here. They all have the coordinating framelits that go with them. Now let me show you the other stuff. So I went ahead and I cut out each one individually from the ones that don't actually fully cut out. The ones that, you know, do stuff like this. And aren't they just gorgeous? I love these little effects, and you can layer them in a lot of different ways, so that is wonderful in the options. And then you've got these two little guys here that'll actually pop up, and this one actually has just a little pop up on it. But yeah, you can combo these. The little ones, they will fit inside this little guy here, so that is just gorgeousness. So here are, you have for those ones a framelit that you can also do. So you can have this be a whole piece, and there's lots of different stamped images that you can also stamp on these. They have the, you see here, it is the stamped image for the outside of this, and then there's one for this shape too. These are not shown in actual size. They've shrunk them down so that they could fit them all on the front, just so you know. They will actually fit on this. And then you have like these little circles. This circle won't fit with any of these. Outside of these ones, it'll fit, so you can layer that up. But this one here, it doesn't necessarily coordinate with, like, you can't like put it inside that, but you can put it around the medium size ones. This one can fit inside this guy here and that guy there, and that one can fit inside this one. So I mean, there's a lot of different options that you can play around with, you know, this and the stamp sets, and just having fun. The different sentiments will fit into different things, and then you have these extra little bits that you can further decorate, little swirlies. This little swirly fits very nicely on this guy here, and you know, even some of the sentiments are wrapped around, so you can do like a whole circle if you want to. Wonderful sentiments on the stamp set. So let me show you two other things that I did. So I went ahead and I took what I felt were the ones that kind of went together a little bit more. So I popped these on. Can you just imagine this is a card front? You know, put a nice piece of, I don't know, one of the glimmer papers or the foil sheets behind this, and it will just be gorgeous. And then you can, you know, do some stamping around here, maybe have a strip of the designer series paper that goes with this, a sentiment, embossing. I'm seeing a lot of heat embossing with this set. Maybe it's the foiled paper that goes with it, but I mean, isn't that gorgeous? Or even having a piece of, I don't know, watercolor paper behind it and doing some watercolor through it, or some stained glass sort of effect because you've got these little cutouts. So cutting it out of a black cardstock. Oh, so many possibilities. This is going to be gorgeous. Gorgeous. All right. And then we've got this one. And again, these are the ones that I kind of felt went more together, but you can absolutely mix and match everything. Now this one, you know, is the one where you can, it's got the little flower petals that just kind of pop up, so you can get a lovely three-dimensional look to it. To me, this one absolutely says Mother's Day on it, like a Mother's Day flower, and that would be, you know, fantastic. The to think of you is to smile would really work with like that Happy Mother's Day sort of theme. And just imagine the possibilities of the different cardstocks that you can layer to get some gorgeous, gorgeous effects. And yeah, I'm thinking black cardstock, basic black cardstock, cutting these out, and then maybe vellum on the underneath there. And colored vellum to see what happens. But either way, can you see the possibilities? These are just gorgeous, so gorgeous. I am so in love with this set. And you can use these on their own. Like, love that. Love it so much. And this one I have went ahead and cut out. You'll see it in my first impressions video, so you can totally cut that out and have that piece there too, and then layer up, and then just, you can go to town with all of this. So versatile, so much you can do with this, and aren't they just gorgeous? Gorgeous. Definitely a paper doily effect. Oh, just thinking, all right, so you've got this whole setup, and then you cut this out, so you can make your own paper doily, and it wouldn't take much to, you know, just snip in between here to have that be like another little paper doily bit. Oh, people, this is a gorgeous set. If you like this sort of aesthetic, then you're going to want to get this bundle. It's gorgeous. I have not regretted purchasing this at all. And if you get some of the bundles, you're also getting the designer series paper. So, you know, gorgeous foiled pieces. Let me pull out that other foil piece. So you get the two foil pieces and just like all of this wonderful peacock inspired loveliness. You get the three Stampin' Pads for the new in colors, the Lemon Lime Twist, the Fresh Fig, and the Tranquil Tide. So there's Tranquil Tide, Lemon Lime Twist, and Fresh Fig. Gorgeous colors. So yeah, both kits, you get the stamp set, the three Stampin' Pads, you get the designer series paper. In the Premier kit, you will also get the cardstock paper pack, which has some 8.5 by 11 cardstock in Tranquil Tide, Fresh Fig, and some Dapper Denim. You are going to get these lovely, gorgeous, wonderful framelits that you can totally pop together and just have all sorts of wonderfulness. You're also going to get the tassels. You're going to get the vinyl sticker sheets. I think you're going to get the vinyl sticker sheets in both kits. I can't remember that off the top of my head, but these are gorgeous. I've seen demonstrators already like decorate the front of bullet journals and stuff like that with it. So many possibilities for these guys. Lovely, lovely, gorgeous borders. You can make some wonderful cards. I'm planning on doing some scrapbooking pages with these. It's just some yummy goodness. And if you get the bundles that you can get May 1st through 31st, the starter or the premier, for the starter set, you will also get for free a set of the Very Vanilla note cards with matching envelopes. They are they're smaller cards. I believe they're A1 size. It's the smallest card you can send through the mail. The front ends up being 3.5 by 5, something like that. I can't remember completely off the top of my head, but it's a good size. And the Very Vanilla note cards and envelopes, you're not going to be able to get those till after June 1st when the new catalog launches. So you can get some of this product, you know, beforehand. I mean, well, this whole set, like, this is all stuff that you can't get until June 1st, or June 1st, when the annual catalog opens, and you can get all of it early, and then getting the very vanilla note cards for free. The Premier Bundle, you are going to get a pack of the very vanilla thick cardstock in the 8.5 by 11 size, along with a pack of the very vanilla medium envelopes. These are items that you're getting for free, and the very vanilla envelopes, I believe you can get in like now, but you cannot get that very vanilla thick cardstock until June 1st, unless you order one of these 2 bundles. So put these things on your wish list. They're gorgeous. They're wonderful. At first, when I first saw the set, I was like, I don't know. Maybe it could be fantastic. It's kind of the things that I love to see. But after having this and playing with it, like you heard my first impression video where I was just like, oh yes, oh yeah. And I was like that when I was cutting these out, you know, especially these. I was just like, oh my god. But no, totally worth getting. You get early product, and I'm going to stop now because I'm just going to keep gushing and gushing about it. So I hope this helped you, Denise. I hope this is inspiring you to order this set in all of its lovely gorgeousness and getting you excited to have it, and everyone else out there. So that's it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. If you liked what you saw, please like and subscribe. Feel free to leave comments. Love getting the comments. Love getting any suggestions or input. It's wonderful. You can find the links to all of this on my website and in the description bar below. As soon as I'm able to put active links for these products, they will be on there. Head on over to my website, pixiecrafter.com, for any information for all of my projects, my blogs, extra photos. You can sign up for my newsletters. I do a monthly, I'm going to start as of June 1st, a monthly kit club, so to speak. So I'll be putting together just like consumables, so papers and stickers, tassels, you know, that sort of thing, that you can buy and kind of help you to, you know, have a kit to make cards with, or scrapbook pages, you know, whatever you want to use it for. Just a nice little coordinating theme pack. So if you want to, you know, go for that, it's something I will have to offer as a pre-order, so I can order the appropriate amount of product for the amount of kit orders that I have. So it's cost effective for me and for you. You can also follow me on Facebook and Instagram. I do Facebook Friday live every Friday, so you know, head on over there and we can craft together. And Instagram, you see a lot of behind the scenes stuff and just wonderful, like, fun goodness. Alright, that's it. I'm going to sign off now. Until next time, happy crafting. Bye!